Is in Saudi Arabia.
Exactly. Money is in Saudi
Arabia.
No.
Some I know there's money there, but what is bringing this money? Because anytime I hear that name, Saudi Arabia, I feel that this set of fugitive.
You've never heard of Arab money. You've never heard of Arab money.
I feel like they are this set of fugitive. I don't even. Anytime I think of Saudi Arabia, I don't see it as a peaceful place. Aside football, I've not heard of any other form of sport coming out from that place, from that country.
The Saudi Arabians themselves, I don't know any start from there.
I'm not a Chelsea fan. I don't like Chelsea fans at all. I don't like that club.
Hello, guys. Welcome to Champions Talk. I'm your host, Yusuf Olowolekoma. And we've got our co-host here, beautiful Madam Nelly.
Hi, Yusuf. How are you?
I'm fine.
I don't really like what is happening. I came here with too many, in fact, a lot of violence that I just want to drop.
What's going on?
I'm not smiling today. See what is happening to the Nigerian female footballers.
Big up Nigeria. Nigeria's beating them, the Zambians. Them lot, they can't play with us right now. 3-0 up.
Yeah.
3-0 up. You already know.
That's happening. But then I learned that the jersey the female footballers are supposed to wear for their match is yet to be delivered to them.
Right. It's not. That's not really. Is the customs in we have the NFF, Nigerian Football Federation, and president is condemned it already, obviously.
I did not expect this from Nike at all.
It's not Nike's fault, man. At the end of the day, we have our own Nigerian people that naturally you should have gotten all this sorted out. I'm not blaming anyone really, but I'm kind of like saying, hey, get your stuff done. You know what I mean? Nike has gotten the stuff out, then it's stuck in transit or something on DHL. Bro, no other countries are having all these issues. Nigeria goes to Olympic, there's no this.
But wait. How can Nigeria disgrace our own? Because anything that deals with the country's game ought to be sorted out fast.
First of all,
I don't think there should be anything.
Nigeria's not disgracing no one. Big up Nigerians, 3-0 up. Aziza, I see you. 3-0 up. You already know. Now, I won't lie to you. It's unfortunate. I don't know if we should blame Nike, if we should blame Morocco, because, there's WAFCON going on, West African football, going on right now in Morocco. I don't know who to blame, but at the end of the day, I will always still stand on, you make preparation for like, okay, so we're shooting right now. Our guys have to be here. They want Mike
if
guys
they had made it possible, we have Nigerian designers, who can make those jerseys ready.
Exactly.
Even on time.
Exactly.
So why go far, patronizing a foreign brand and this is all we have?
First of all, they can't even complain that the Nigerians are not making good clothes because Remo Stars, I think is it Owu Sportswear?
Even Agai and Cone.
So you have very good sportswear maker that are making clothes for our Nigerian teams. We have Remo Stars people here. We have all these guys that are making clothes from Nigerians. So if you feel you don't need them or they're not good enough, you'd rather carry big money and go give to Nike, then you suffer the consequences of things like this happening. No, you have Nigerian people that are making clothes for you in Nigeria. When you're going to your international competition, you take your clothes with you. Now you have guys that are using their training kits to play in the, at the end of the day, maybe we should even be doing that more. That'll make them win more, maybe, you know what I mean? It's 3-0 up.
That'll make them win more.
It's working. When the quarterfinals right now, our women are doing great. Our women are doing great now.
I heard that Vinicius is being offered some amount of money in what is it called again?
By Saudi Arabians, £302 million. That's
But do you think crazy. If he should leave Real Madrid, do you think Real Madrid will remain the same?
At the end of the day, a footballer is loyal to himself and his country. Vinicius, he has served Real Madrid, he has served football. If he's going to go and leave now because he wants to secure his future permanently, Real Madrid is always going to be a legendary club. They've had the Ronaldo, they had the Bill, they had the Benzema, they're going to have great, they're always going to have.
It's not about having the Ronaldo,
great talents.
The talent will come and go and more will come. Okay. But that time, that specific time, that phase, there will be changes.
What changes?
See, let me tell you, I think these players, they have information. They know who serves them. They know who scores the goal. They know who serves the striker. Those kind of things. Someone like Mbappe now, you will have someone who is the best team with him. Who is in best collaboration with him to ensure that, okay, we win this game, we do this, we do that. Now removing someone like Vinicius, I think it's going to shake their team big time.
Anytime you remove someone that the players are used to, the coaches are used to, naturally there's always going to be a shake. But you have a big team like Real Madrid. Trust me, in 6 months, 1 year, they will adjust themselves and they will get back on top. These are not small clubs. Or these are Real Madrid is top. I'm sure like top 5 in the world. I mean, so nobody makes the team, and the team goes, shoulder comes. The team is still a strong team regardless. Now, let's talk about that kind of money though. You know what I mean? These Saudis are not playing. £302 million. And I don't think it's concluded as even taking it, because I know they've offered even Osimhen some wild amount of money. They've offered what's his name? These French guys.
But what is in Saudi Arabia? Exactly.
Money is in Saudi Arabia.
No. I know there's money there, but what is bringing this money? Because anytime I hear that name, Saudi Arabia, I feel that this set of fugitive.
You've never heard of Arab money. You've never heard of Arab money.
I feel like they are this set of fugitive. I don't even. Anytime I think of Saudi Arabia, I don't see it as a peaceful place.
Don't say that, man. Saudi Arabia.
Honestly, that's how I feel.
Alhamdulillah to my Muslims, more blessings. Saudi Arabia is a lovely place. A lot of Muslims around the world go there to the Hajj.
But aside football, I've not heard of any other form of sport coming out from that place, from that country.
Come on, man. Have you not heard of we have boxing? Boxing is literally being run now.
What do you know in Saudi Arabia in boxing?
No, it's not a Saudi Arabia boxer. Like, what's his name? Man, this is messed up because me being involved in boxing so much.
See.
No,
wait. Don't try to defend this. Every
the
country,
boxing promoters, the number one boxing promoter right now.
Every country has a sports giant, right?
Yeah.
Who can Saudi Arabia bring and say, okay, this are our stars?
Naturally, nah. Yeah. Right now, the Saudi Arabians themselves, I don't know any star from there. But when it comes to them being like, we had the guest on, was it not earlier? And he discussed about scouting, developing talent and bringing that talent to the world. Saudi Arabians right now, they are paying wild amount of money for the talents that they're seeing. And then they're using it to promote their own countries, using it to promote these boxers.
From Saudi Arabia, I don't know no one. I think what they do there is just, they just want to make people recognize their country and say, now, Saudi Arabia is a place to be. If you come,
but it is. What's wrong with Saudi Arabia? Yeah, I've done my research. I'm sorry. As a boxing fanalist or, a fanatic that I am, we have Turkey. There's a guy called Turkey. Okay. He's essentially the ultimate promoter in boxing right now. He's attempted to even stop.
Essentially the ultimate.
Yeah. When you're talking about Canelo's fight, you're talking about Conor Ben's fight, any fight coming up right now, is a Saudi Arabian guy that's controlling it.
Okay.
So when I went about football, you can see what's going on with all this Ronaldo. Ronaldo is like, that's almost the most famous man in the world. They're all going to Saudi Arabia. They might not have their own talent right now, but it's because they don't have the exposure. That's why you see, what was that team that went to go and play? Was it Man City? Man City went to play in a Saudi Arabian league and they got beaten. Was it Saudi Arabia? Was it Man City? Was Man City, right? Yeah, they went to play and they got, so these guys don't have the exposure yet. So they're spending money to get people to say, we have talent now. Then so that people like you and all these your notions of Saudi Arabia, this and that, then you can say, okay, they actually have talent, and then you can.
I just hope everything they are doing is for good. And by the way, did you watch the last match?
Which match was that?
Chelsea and PSG.
Yo, big up Chelsea, man.
Those people surprised me. You see, I'm not a Chelsea fan. I don't like Chelsea fans at all. I don't like that club. But it was.
Man, you don't like a lot of things. You don't like Chelsea. You don't like Saudi Arabia.
I don't like Chelsea. I don't like that club. I actually support Man City. Leave those people. I know they don't have so much to talk about right now, but you see, I watching that game, I felt like the Chelsea coach, he had the opportunity, giving himself the opportunity to go through every game of PSG. Because they didn't give them any chance to even do anything. They didn't give them any chance to attack.
No, they did.
In fact, all of the players were attacking and striking at the same time.
According to
defending at the same
possessions, I think PSG actually had more possession than Chelsea.
With the possession, what did they win? They did not win the cup.
But I think they even had more shots.
They had more shots.
So sometimes you're just unlucky some games.
It doesn't really count.
It does. Obviously, it doesn't count on record, but you can't say they played. You can't really say they even played better because you could have had more shots on target and you just go winning. But in the long run, you're more accurate. But it doesn't mean they're better than them right now. Obviously, big up Chelsea. Chelsea's sick, but PSG is still PSG, man.
At that match when I was watching it, I sat down and I wished that Nigeria would just find a way to develop its own. This in Nigeria,
it's not even just that. A lot of people have most of these are football promoters, football coaches. They have a lot of things to say, but a lot of them are scared that if they come out now, my footballers, they won't let them move forward. They won't let them do this. A lot of them are scared. A lot of them are going through a lot of messy stuff that they just have to just bite their lips on.
But how long will you surrender to fear and allow people suffer? When one person can just speak up and you never can tell, freedom will come.
Plenty of people have spoken up. There's one guy that spoke up on, I think there's one guy who's always speaking up against P1. He does all this housing stuff. He wanted to be he does very dark man. The guy is in police station right now, he's in Kirikiri.
No, that one is normal.
That one is normal to be in Kirikiri because you speak out. And
it's normal. Very dark man has been through a lot.
He's not very dark man. No, very dark man has done his own Kirikiri enough.
Yes.
There's another guy, his name, I don't know his name, but he's always speaking out against all these house agents and all that stuff. He's in Kirikiri right now eating cold beans.
I know.
And there is nobody. And you said that one is normal.
Nobody is trying to even send help.
Very dark man is shouting out, saying, "Yo, help that guy." But all these things, just like people are scared. Like, okay, imagine you and you're a promoter, you're spending money, and then something is not going on. You want to complain, but if I complain, all the money, all the investment I've done, you don't want to risk it. So some coaches go through the same thing. Some scouts go through the same thing. Some footballers go through the same thing with boxing. And they will go and fight. They'll tell you have to lose this fight. So if you don't lose it, and then you can now lose that fight and make $20,000, or you try to win and they still give you a loss. So what do you gain? You lose both ways. You could have won money and then just come home. But now that you win, they still told you to lose.
So what do you think is the best way for some of these sports organizations? What do you think is the best way for them to thrive in Nigeria and then actually see that, yes, there is a way we can pave through this thing and be comfortable and attain that success that they really desire?
The last guest we had said, there's a lot more scouts now. A lot more big men are getting involved. So that means there's more likely to be less, there's going to be less, corruption or I'm hungry, I'm doing this, I'm all that.
That statement got me. And I remember while we're interviewing him, I had a flashback when those boxers were complaining to us that they don't have people who wants to sponsor them one way or the other. It's really clear and obvious that football in Nigeria is more visible than boxing.
I was at the Bet Nigeria event on the island. Was it not 4 days ago?
Okay.
We had Shank. We had Charles Okocha. We had CDQ. They were all playing. Huge crowd. So football. Most of our celebrities go there and enjoy it. So according to that, there's all these big stakeholders that are getting involved. Now, how there's going to be less corruptions and all that. The man said, now they're not just picking one rich man's child from somewhere. They have academies now. So most of them have been trained well from young, and then now they're going through, so they already know the ropes. So now we're getting out better talents. We're getting out better results. So I think our under 17s, our under 20s, we're one of the best in the world. So it will trickle up. And then naturally, all these little things will adjust. Obviously, nobody is to be shut up. You keep speaking. Even the guy that's in prison, I wish him all the best. You voice out until you come out. So, you know what I mean? Nobody is to be kept quiet. You keep voicing out. Some of you will chop slap from the back, but it's normal stuff. to at least you keep fighting now. You don't.
It's just so sad that in Nigeria you have to go through pain and still keep silent even when you are being cheated. And these things, many of our stars are going through it. And they are
Unfortunately.
still dealing with it. They are
Unfortunately.
dealing with it because they feel like, oh, the people in power, they we have nobody to come to our rescue.
It's not really about people in power, it's the judicial system, and okay, you can't really go and report to one police. One guy will call and say, leave that guy, and then next thing you know, they're not following things
They are
appropriately.
still the people in power.
I guess.
Because if you don't know someone, if you're not in authority, who are you to call the
You're right.
police
But
to say, I need you to twat this, I need you to twat this. So I feel the whole system is being corrupted and the government is not really placing a big sanction on that issue.
Man, like you said, man, it's still sanction. You're going to sanction your friend that owns the club. You can't do all that now. Over time, everything will work out well. I wish them all the best. But there was also this conversation I was hearing saying the women's football, they don't get as much support as the male. But how many women are watching the women's football? How many people are watching the women's football? Other than Aziza or Shola, can you name me another Nigerian footballer that's a female?
I don't know.
Why? Why are you not supporting them?
That's
Azizat.
An artist made me know that Aziza to Shola. Agbabola.
Okay.
I don't know her.
Now, Azizat, she's on TikTok. She's always on TikTok with the chicken.
Feel they don't push themselves well enough like the men. I mean,
the women.
Yes.
Is it them that's meant to be pushing themselves or their PR
See,
or the club?
Let me tell you something. I feel, there are ways men do something. You can't, they can never be equality. Do you understand? They can never be equilibrium. It's not even possible. Because you see men, they train day and night. They go for jogs.
These women train. Don't undermine women. They train very well.
I'm not saying they don't train. I'm not saying they don't train. But how often do you put yourself out there? How often? If you go online,
that could be down to the managers and the
I follow
their crew.
I follow some players online. How many female footballers in Nigeria or outside Nigeria do extra for them to be seen? Do extra for them to be noticed? Even I know Azizat,
she's always on TikTok, always active.
Always on TikTok.
Azizat,
always on TikTok.
Even without watching football, I rarely watch her
that
football,
song always made me acknowledge that
singing about her.
There is a female
footballer.
But
nah, big up Azizat, man. She's big.
Maybe for that aspect to be fulfilled based on their demands, I feel maybe the government should just try do something that can push them out.
You can't always say the government.
It's not happening.
You have billionaires with you already. You have this. They should also go on TikTok and
there are other
push
women,
themselves.
other female footballers, even in other countries who are even saying that their pay is peanuts compared to what they are paying the men.
I know the WNBA, the women's basketball stuff. I know there was some girls complaining saying, they're not getting paid as. But how many people are watching these guys?
No, don't talk about the women basketball. I think
what's wrong with
women basketball, they are even doing well.
There's gold tier competition going on right now in Sweden, and as Remo stars, their top stars are already topping the league. And now they have Beyond Limits, which are like their undercars, which are the younger ones of them. They've just qualified to the finals. Big up Remo Stars. Big up Beyond Limits. Like I said, even their own jerseys now. Who made the jersey? I'm sure it is the
foreign.
No, it's not. No, the Remo Stars the jerseys are being made by Owu Sportswear.
So it's just the Nigerian team.
So now
team
Owu Sportswear are helping. Owu Sportswear, they've helped Beyond Limits to the finals with the jersey. Big up Beyond Limits. We wish you all the best of the final. I think they beat Ghana. So, when Nigerians play Ghana, they're always doing all this jollof war.
Yeah.
So, once more, you're the Nigerian jollof in the building. Let's go, let's bang out. Bang our stars out.
They're always at the top.
Always at the top, man. Don't play Nigerian jollof. Anyway, so, big up Remo Stars, man. Bet Nigeria owner. The guy's doing great things. Like I said, I was at one of his other events. He's doing great, great, great things, man. More blessings.
Yeah, and I really want to shout out to every Nigerian who is out there making Nigerians proud. It's a beautiful thing when you look, I see this country, there are Nigerians there. I look at this country, there are Nigerians there. I like the way Nigerians are, putting their feet deeply rooted in foreign soils, making us proud, bringing us home glories. And it's beautiful. And I want to encourage you that people are watching. We are rooting for you. We love you. And we wish you all of the best.
Beyond Limits. You already know, man. bring the cup home. Is the cup they give them, or is it like a medal? I'm sure they get bring cup home, bring the money home, man. More blessings beyond limits, and wish you all the best and go to a competition in Sweden. Yep.
There is something I'm still not comfortable about. That story of Ghanaians giving Anthony Joshua.
No. It's Nigerian. No. Yo, this is another thing. The National Sports Festival was going on. I know that Ogun State governor made Anthony Joshua the sports ambassador of that place. And then the sports festival was taking place in Ogun State. I'd expected that it was going to be there. You know what I mean? I know Wale Shenka came around.
No, it wasn't
Asha came around. Davido came around. You know, we have big, huge stars came around.
Yeah, big names.
Anthony Joshua, that was an opportunity for him to come around and be like, okay, yeah, now I'm going to make everything right. Boom, boom. But it was at Ghana. And then now I went to Ghana. It was not like, man, Nigerians, you guys lied to me. It seems Ghana, they might have the upper handle. Anthony Joshua, what's going on, my bro?
I think
did Nigerians upset you? Those guys have they started doing some back?
I don't think Nigerians made him upset.
Why were you not there, Anthony?
I feel he was given a better platform. Let's say maybe a sweet offer or so.
What was a sweet offer? You're the ambassador of your state. What do you mean?
Do you would want to do things to
You could have still come.
You, right?
No. You could have gone to the National Sports Festival and still made because it wasn't.
At a particular time, Anthony Joshua said
the event at Ghana was just for 1 day.
News has it that he once complained about how he tried to invest in boxing in Nigeria, and Nigerians,
I didn't hear of that.
They frustrated his efforts and they lied to him about the dealings at Ghana. And when he got there, he said that things were different and he decided to affiliate with the president there. So I don't see it as a crime. When you're a star, you're a star.
I know Anthony he was trying to have a fight with Bakoli. There's a guy from Congo.
Okay.
He's a heavyweight boxer as well. He had a fight with one of our top boxers here and in the world, Ifya Jagba. They drew. Anthony was going to fight that guy first. Unfortunately, the guy got beaten by Joseph Parker in Saudi Arabia. So Anthony wants to have a fight in Africa before he retires. So all those are part of moves I feel like he's making. Naturally, that doesn't really stop him from representing or coming to be Nigeria. Now, if the rumors are true that, some of the Nigerians are frustrating him, I understand that. But if not, Anthony, man, you should have been there because, we love you out here, my bro. 100%, man. 100%.
Well, I still think...
Ifya Jagba, big up, man. I know you're in Nigeria, man. We love you. My Delta brother, it's from Delta. So, you know what I mean? Ifya Jagba in the building. Let's go. That's it. Like I told you, he's a heavyweight champion.
I know that.
He came around with his WBC belt. He's,
you talking about Delta reminds me of that boxer we had here. What's his name? The one from the Igbo
I-Star or the lawyers, the guy.
No, not the lawyer. He was supposed to fight with this man, the boxer that just died.
Mr. Victor Bennett.
Yes.
Mr. Victor Bennett, that's a light heavyweight champ.
It reminds me of him.
More surprise. Victor Bennett is going to surprise you guys very soon. He's going for the world champ.
Online. I think
African boxing champ. He's preparing something, hey. Victor Bennett is going to shock you guys. Victor Bennett, man, remember the name. Anyways, like we always do out here, man. It's been lovely chatting about our football, current news and current affairs, and sprinkling into the little boxing and stuff out here. The women, our women are gonna win the finals. They're gonna win that cup. They're gonna win the WAFCON. That's 100%.
Yeah, they should.
Our Nigerian footballers are also gonna win at the Gocha competition. So these are positive news. We're topping leagues, quarterfinals, finals. Come on, man, you should be happy.
Of course I am.
I
am happy for them. I only want them to do more. They shouldn't relent.
Nah,
They shouldn't relent because we need to put ourselves out there and make it known to the world that Nigeria has more than enough talents.
Also, finally, our track stars, our high jumpers, our long jumpers.
Yeah.
I think we need more investment in those areas as well because we have a lot of talents that I think some of our track stars can tackle the Jamaicans. I feel. You know, we just need more exposure on them. The
You
same
know,
way
I
the
don't
Saudis are
really.
exposing their own footballers as well.
I can't even talk about the Nigerian gymnasts for now because I've not really seen
Yeah, it's because
certain
there's
things.
no exposure to it, but
Yeah, I've
I've
not
seen
really
some
seen.
clips. You know, this TikTok thing is crazy. You see some guy that's jumping off like 3-story buildings. Some of them are doing backflips, acrobats, you know, the dances. They have talents. You just don't have the
Those are
exposure yet.
majorly dancers. They don't affiliate themselves with
No,
gymnastics. They don't,
no. I'm talking about
they don't
people
affiliate
that jump
themselves with
from
Olympics.
buildings and all those backflips and all these turnings. Yeah, definitely. We have that.
Yeah, those
We
things
have
are
that.
good. I know,
It's
right?
just the exposure
But
is not really there yet. But anyways, you know, like we always say, it's been lovely to be here. Champions talk in the building. You know, Manam Nelly. I think we should wrap it up now. You know, we've covered the majority of what we wanted to discuss today.
Always remember that Champions Talk is a place to be, a place where your voice can be heard. So if you're a youngster, an athlete, wherever you think you may be, and you want the world to know you for what you are and what you do well to reach out to us. We are ready to give you a voice, give you the platform that you deserve. Champions Talk, the best.
From Champions Talk, like, share, and subscribe. More blessings.